So a popular TV and internet personality who has now come out as transgender is making headlines for the decision to sue the BET network for discrimination. B. Scott, whose real name is Brandon Sessoms, was hired to be a style stage correspondent during the pre-show ahead of the BET Awards on June 30th. And B. Scott originally wore a tunic, top, and heels, which had been approved by the network, pre-approved. But during the show, producers pulled him from the carpet, asking him to change into more masculine clothes, pull back his hair, tone down the makeup. Even after B. Scott changed, they replaced him with another host, but eventually brought him back near the end of the show in a diminished capacity. B. Scott joins me now live with his attorney, Joaquin McCoy. I really appreciate both of you being here, B. Scott, especially you, because I know this is your first time coming out talking about the lawsuit in and of itself, and also the fact that you've now come out and identifying yourself as transgender. I know that on your website you wrote a letter saying that you showed the producer your outfit prior to the show. That producer approved it. So take us through what happened that day, especially about you showed up on the award show in that outfit, but then you were yanked off the carpet.
Yes. You know, it's not only that I showed up 5 hours before the actual show started at 3 p.m. So my clothes went to be steamed. There were producers coming in and out of my dressing room the entire time. Every step of the process, from getting my hair done to getting my makeup done, and to even when I'm finally ready, the producers came to see me before I actually was walked down to the carpet. And so when I actually got to the carpet, I started to do a pre-taped segment, which was going to air along with my live tape segments during the pre-show. I was interviewing AJ Calloway, and then just out of nowhere, a producer came and literally yanked me off stage, took me in the back, and said, "Your outfit is unacceptable from head to toe." And mind you, I have been on television like almost 30 times at this point, and I've always presented myself with my hair beat back to the back row of church. That's my phrase for being like fabulous, and my makeup and, you know, androgynous clothing, as well as my high heels. So, and not to mention, I appeared on BET twice before, on BET 106 in Park, and there was never an issue. And I have never felt so humiliated. I was just shocked and like, why is this happening to me? And I had fans, you know, in the audience, because it happened in front of a live audience. So the fans were like, "Keep your head up, B. It's going to be okay." I'm even getting a little emotional now thinking about it. And, you know, it's just really sad that people have to go through something like this in 2013 when, you know, we've seen all different types of personalities. You know, I'm not the first of my kind. There have been Michael Jackson, Prince, Grace Jones, and the list goes on. So it was really shocking to me.
Well, the network has come out saying that BET Networks embraces global diversity in all its forms, seeks to maintain an inclusive workforce and culture that values all perspectives and backgrounds. The incident with B. Scott was a singular one with a series of unfortunate miscommunications from both parties. But now you've gone ahead and filed this lawsuit. Joaquin, do you think you have good grounds to seek damages for B. Scott?
Oh, yes, I think we have grounds to seek damages. For sure, the Fair Employment and Housing Act precludes this type of unfair treatment in the workplace. And I think that you know, the evidence will show that they intentionally discriminated against B based on his appearance and his gender identity.
All right, so B. Scott, let me ask you, though, because now you've come out as transgender. What's the reaction been? Because I know you've talked about being a gay man with feminine tendencies, but now you've realized something else in and of yourself. Yeah. How are you doing with the fact that you've come out as transgender?
You know, I think there seems to be some confusion as to what it means to be transgender. Transgender really means, the definition is someone who identifies as man, woman, both, neither, and that is different from their born assigned sex. I view myself as somewhere in between. I am both. And how I express myself on the outside, as you can see here today, is an expression of how I feel on the inside. And I have been overwhelmed by the support of the community. There was a time in my life where I really felt that I was all alone. And the magnitude of how people have been supporting me through this, so that wasn't cry, has been really touching. So I feel very supported and very confident that I'm doing the right thing to show people that it's okay to be who you are, no matter how you choose to express yourself.
It is. And B. Scott, you just keep being you, because you know what? It's because of them. It's not because of you. You're great just the way you are. So thanks for both of you to being here. B. Scott, Joaquin McCoy, and B. Scott, I wish you all the best. Again, thank you for making your first appearance about the lawsuit and coming out as transgender right here. I really do appreciate it. That's going to wrap things up for me. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Now with Alex Wagner comes your way.